13 News Now begins with breaking news.
And that breaking news, a big update to the jet fuel spill that leaked nearly 100,000 gallons at NAS Oceana. Now the Navy's making changes to protocol to stop this from happening again.
We now know that spill cost millions of dollars, and those responsible could be facing some serious punishment. Mike Gooding is live at Naval Air Station Oceana. And Mike, they said court-martial was possible.
That's right, a possibility here. The regional admiral said that there was dereliction of duty in this case and that 9 military personnel now face disciplinary action. Now, because of privacy concerns, Rear Admiral Jack Scorby could not specify what those actions were or who the specific people are. He did say that 7 of the actions are now complete and that there are 2 still left to go, and that they could include anything from what's called non-judicial punishment, which is more minor, to all the way up to court-martial. He said the people involved range from junior enlisted to senior officers.
Well, right now, the discipline is going to be to our Navy personnel. That's where this lies. We own this. It's our responsibility to fix it, and it's our responsibility to hold our Navy personnel accountable. Essentially, what should have been done was hourly rounds to ensure that there were no particular leaks. There was a dereliction of duty, obviously, in terms of that not occurring as it should have, and they're being held accountable for that.
And so the big question now, of course, is what is being done to correct the situation so that hopefully it never happens again. And the Admiral outlined some corrective actions that have taken place. They include increased rounds during fueling operations. At least once an hour, rounds will be made by 2 personnel to check to make sure that everything is okay. Apparently that was not happening before. Engineers have now added a spring-loaded valve. You'll recall one of the problems, the main problem actually in the actual incident, is that a valve was in the wrong place and the fuel, the 94,000 gallons of fuel was allowed to leak. Now, apparently that would be impossible with the spring-loaded valve, and that would not be able to take place. Finally, fueling deliveries will now take place between 7:30 a.m. and 9:30 p.m., so there will no longer be any overnight hours. Now, as for the cost, it's up to $3.8 million, Admiral Scorby said. He said that involves the loss of the actual fuel, the cleanup of the fuel that spilled, and the amount of money it cost to provide lodging for the 48 families that temporarily had to relocate. So obviously a very, very expensive mistake, and one the Navy hopes to take many lessons from. For now, reporting live in Virginia Beach, Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.